My dear friend in Christ, human pride can block us from receiving the blessings that God has in store for each one of us. The higher we rise in achievement, in position and prosperity, the louder we must acclaim the hand of God over our lives. When we fail to do this, we become dominating, we control, and we even suppress others. There is an oriental story of a judge who traveled everywhere carrying a small box in his hand. People noticed that the judge would often look into the box. A visitor one day requested the judge to reveal the contents of the box and explain why he looked into the box so often. The visitor was shocked to see a set of soiled laborers' clothes in it, and the judge replied, "Such was I when the king of this land lifted me from the dust." If ever my heart is tempted with pride, I correct it by looking at these soiled clothes and say to myself, "Remember who you were before you became a judge." My dear friend in Christ, constantly looking back in gratitude at the blessings God has given us will help us experience greater blessings from God. It will keep us humble and open up for us new horizons of hope and prosperity. The Bible speaks of Naaman, the captain of the Syrian army. We find this reference in the second book of Kings, chapter 5, verse 1 to 16. Naaman was powerful and rich, but he suffered from leprosy. Naaman was directed to meet Prophet Elisha for a healing. Naaman came and stood at the door of Elisha's house, but Elisha sent a messenger to him saying, "Go and wash in the Jordan River 7 times and you will be clean." Now hearing this, Naaman was very angry and filled with so much of pride. He demanded, "Look, I thought he will surely come out to me and stand and call on the name of the Lord, his God, and strike his hand over the place and heal me. Are not other rivers better than all the waters of Israel? May I not wash in them and be clean?" So Naaman went away in anger. Naaman's servants persuaded him to return to the Jordan in humility and dip himself in it. Finally, Naaman dipped himself 7 times in the river Jordan, and his flesh became again as the flesh of a little child, and he was clean. Naaman returned in total humility to Prophet Elisha and confessed his littleness before God. My dear friend in Christ, God cannot fill a cup that is already full. God cannot clothe you with new garments if you do not empty your wardrobes. God cannot fill your treasures with new things if you don't empty it often for the poor. God cannot fill you with wisdom if you claim to already have it. God cannot hold your hand and lead you when your hands are clinging to the handles of your seats of power. Matthew chapter 23 verse 12 reads, "Whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted." So my dear friend in Christ, seek the gift of humility. Humble yourself before the Lord, and He will lift you up with great blessings. May you have a good and godly day.